In this video, I'm going to walk through Falkonry with Splunk integration. Starting with the Splunk interface, we choose some data. Out of my data summary, there's some sources I can pick. I'm going to pick the wheel health splunk.csv as the data source for this demonstration. First, notice that this data source consists of 15 different railway cars and force measurements for each one of those cars. I'll do a quick search here to show you what the force measurements look like for one car in particular. Here you can see the start time, the car, and then the force values for each timestamp. This is the visualization of those data. And what we're interested in doing is having Falkonry learn what that pattern looks like, and Falkonry will return a continuous feed of the names of the patterns back into Splunk. First step is to choose the Falkonry application within Splunk and click Create a Pipeline. We use the same search that we did a second ago. We see the results, the time, the car, and the force values. We save that and give it a name. This is a pipeline that will move the data from Splunk into Falkonry. We identify the fact that there are multiple things. In this case, they're called cars, and we have 3 numeric values. These are the force values. Then we give it the assessment a name, and this is what it is that we're asking Falkonry to return. And we're going to be returning the health of those rail car wheels. And that's it. Splunk now feeds those data to Falkonry, and Falkonry creates a pipeline. We can click here to leave the Splunk interface and move into the Falkonry interface. I won't go into the details of how to run these assessments, how Falkonry analyzes the data and returns these results. That work has already been done in this example. But what you can see here is that the railcar CA4232 is normal in most of these periods of time. And out here, where the area of interest in, Falkonry identified this as a distinct pattern, and we've given that pattern a name called spalling. Now, in order to use Splunk at this point, I would what's called open the pipeline. I go into the configuration area, I click this button, that pipeline is now opened, and then the results of the assessment of each of these 15 railway cars are fed back into Splunk continuously. Returning to the Splunk interface, now this pipeline is live. In a live pipeline, I can see the results back in Splunk. Now I have a Splunk dashboard created that looks at the wheel health values that are coming back from Falkonry. In this dashboard, I can choose the railway car. In this case, it's the HI3821 car, the start and the end time for the car, and the health classification that is assigned to the car at that time interval. Returning to the Falkonry for Splunk application, I can then click on a View Results. This is a custom page that Falkonry built, but any number of custom pages can be created using the tools available within Splunk. And what I'm recognizing here are that we have 15 different railway cars, and they have normal, slide flat, spalling, and a couple of small unlabeled conditions. By choosing a particular time during the assessment interval here, I can see that there's a period of spalling that is occurring in this late March timeframe. That concludes our quick demonstration of the Falkonry app within Splunk and how data is piped from Splunk to Falkonry. Falkonry assesses those data and returns conditions continuously back into the Splunk UI. You can find more information about Splunk and Falkonry working together at falkonry.com.